We have a very exciting announcement that has taken a lot of work, and it's really creative and smart, and I think it can make a big difference. This is a technology-based contact tracing app. Larry Schwartz has been working on putting together the contact tracing operation for the state. As you know, testing is only as good as your contact tracing, right? Testing is to identify a person, but so you can isolate and quarantine that person and then find the connections from that person. And that's contact tracing. We have about 15,000 people statewide who do contact tracing. They call them disease detectives. But we've been looking for a technology-based solution. And Larry has been working with Bloomberg Philanthropies on this. They brought in Google, they brought in Apple, and some other technology companies, Nearform, Tech New York City, and the Linux Foundation. And today, we are announcing an app that you can download for free from the Apple Store, called COVID Alert. What this app will do is it will tell you if you were within 6 feet of a person who tested positive, and if you were within 6 feet of a person who tested positive for 10 minutes. So it will tell you if you were, quote unquote, in contact with a COVID positive person. How does it work? It works from your cell phone data. The app knows where your cell phone is. The app will know where a person who tested positive was through their cell phone. And the app can tell you if you were within 6 feet of that person. The way it will work is when a person tests positive, the Department of Health contacts that person, asks that person if they have an iPhone, gives that person a password. That person types in their password for their phone, and then any other phone that comes within 6 feet of that phone is on the app. It doesn't give names, doesn't give any privacy information. It's voluntary. You have to download the app, but it's a great tool to alert you if you happen to be within 6 feet of a person who tests positive. It's called COVID Alert. Not only will it be for New York residents, but it will be New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Connecticut will be coming online soon. So even if you're traveling in the metropolitan area, it will tell you if you were in contact with a person. It's using technology really on a level it's never been used before. Google has been very helpful on this. Apple has been extraordinarily helpful on it. And I think it's going to give, not only bring contact tracing to a new level, but it's going to give people comfort. Larry, do you want to correct any misstatements I made or give some more information on how it works?
Well, I'll just embellish some of the things, Governor, that you had mentioned. So, as the Governor stated, the COVID Alert New York app goes live today. It works on both Apple iPhones as well as an Android phone. So you can either go to the Apple Store or the Google Play Store and download that app. The notification tool is an enhancement to the traditional contact tracing that the state is currently using. So this is an additional tool. We've been adding tools since May 15th, as the Governor has alluded to minimize community spread, which is the ultimate goal of contact tracing. And we did 2 pilot tests. We did one with SUNY at Albany, Plattsburgh, and Oswego with 1,000 students. We also did a pilot test with Columbia Engineering. This is an open source app, so anyone can go in there and take a look at the app and the actual program. It's completely confidential. We don't collect any data. We don't track people. So if there's any concerns, it's completely a voluntary program. It's for 18 and above. It's ADA compliant. We've had security experts review the app. It's also in the top 6 languages spoken in New York State. And what will happen is, as the governor mentioned, if you have the app, if Governor Cuomo and Larry Schwartz both had the COVID Alert New York app on their iPhones, and I tested positive, and I was within 6 feet for at least 10 minutes with Governor Cuomo, which would be my pleasure, I would get a notification. And the notification would tell me to quarantine, to stay at home, and to call my physician or call the New York State or the New York City hotline about either getting tested or getting additional information. So again, it's using technology as an additional tool to our traditional contact tracing program to prevent community spread throughout the state.
Thank you, Larry. We believe this is the first in the nation usage of this. It really is an advancement that was done very quickly. Again, it's going to be for the states that we work in concert with, because people do travel throughout the region, and all the states in the region will be on this. I want to thank Larry Schwartz very much. I've known Larry for more years than I care to say. He's been a total government professional, and then I called him up and I asked him for a personal favor to come help here once again to do public service, and he's done an extraordinary job. And I want to thank Mayor Bloomberg, who took on this contact tracing task, and Bloomberg Philanthropies. We were overloaded when this first started. We had to put together a surge and flex system. We had to put together a testing system. And then we had to put together contact tracing. So Larry Schwartz and Mayor Bloomberg really took this task on. And as I said, we'll make it available to any other state in the country that wants to use it. And it's a great tool. It will not only help us do contact tracing, but can also give people a sense of security and confidence. Anxiety is very high. Everybody's wondering, I was next to this person, but this can actually give you some data, and facts can help reduce anxiety. And that is a good thing. Sometimes facts can increase anxiety, but that's more in my position in life.